It happened 5 years ago. I had just finished work and was about to return to my apartment where my living girlfriend, Yumiko Takei, lived. I just graduated from high school, joined a local securities firm, and had a girlfriend, so it was all smooth sailing. Got late again today. When we first started dating, Yumiko was a kind woman. She always lifted me back up when I was concerned about being just a high school graduate.
Your education history doesn't matter? What matters is love. Love!
Thank you, Yumiko. Honestly, if it was with her, we could get along for the rest of our lives. That's what I thought with all my heart. But when I came home, I found Yumiko hugging a man I didn't know. Yumiko? Who's that guy?
Oh no, I've finally been found out.
We would have been happier if you didn't know. What does this mean?
This man is Satoru Katsuragi. He's my lover.
What? Lover? I thought you're my... You're so thick-headed. You got dumped. You're lying, Yumiko.
I'm sorry, but Satoru, unlike you, who graduated from high school, is from a famous university. He's good-looking and has a bright future.
I work for a brokerage firm too, but I guess my income and job level are too different from yours as a high school graduate. I mean, if you thought about which one you think women would be more attracted to, you'd know, right?
So, I'm done with you from today. Thanks for all the cheap time we've had.
No way. And so, I was cheated on and dumped one-sided by the woman I trusted. 5 years later, I joined a new job at a major securities company. Yumiko had dumped me 5 years ago, and in shock, I quit the company I was working for. In other words, I was a company employee for the first time in 5 years. Just as I was about to get down to business after my introduction greeting.
Thank you for your help in the past.
I'm sorry. I'm having a little trouble remembering.
Did you forget? You helped my parents about 2 years ago.
Ah! I'm pretty sure you're...
Do you remember me?
Her name is Amane Suzuoki, and she's a lady who works as a clerk in this company. I'm pretty sure that I remembered helping her parents a long time ago. After I quit the company, I studied hard about investing and stock trading out of frustration. I used to work for a brokerage firm, so I had some knowledge. After a year of study, I started working as a personal investment advisor. I quickly gained a reputation and was featured in the media. At that time, Suzuoki heard about my reputation and contacted me.
Please, help my parents!
She told me that her parents had been cheated by corrupt traders and lost their money. I immediately persuaded Suzuoki's parents and discouraged them from investing. Instead, for free, I advised them on stocks to buy, and they succeeded in making a considerable profit.
If you weren't there, Nakamura, we would have lost the house and land. I am truly grateful.
Oh no, I just did my job.
And I'm so thrilled that we can work together from now on, too.
I'm looking forward to working with you, Suzuoki.
Yes.
At that moment, a familiar voice echoed through the office. Good morning, Amane. You look so cute today.
Chief Katsuragi, you are late again.
This guy is... I knew at first glance. The man in front of me was the man who once stole my girlfriend, Satoru Katsuragi. I had heard that he worked for a securities company, but I had no idea that it was this company. Who cares? Who cares? Anyway, when are you going to go out with me? I'm totally free right now. Free means he broke up with Yumiko? Well, I don't really care now.
I'm sure I turned you down on that offer. Hey, don't touch me.
Don't be so boring. I'm your boss, remember?
Stop it.
Hey, come on, that's enough. Can't you see she doesn't like it? Could you be? I'm Tatsuya Nakamura, and I'll be working for this company starting today. I know! You're the incompetent high school graduate, right? You lost your girlfriend to a handsome elite, right?
Hey, isn't this bad?
Yeah, this is bad. Katsuragi, he has no idea how great that guy is. Was there any job in this company that a high school graduate can work at? Well, I'll just give him a job as a scullery maid.
Hey, Chief Katsuragi, that's too rude to say to your boss.
Huh? What are you talking about? Who's boss?
This person will be our boss starting today. He is General Manager Nakamura.
What? You weren't here at the morning meeting, were you? You can't be late, you know. What the hell? So arrogantly? From today, I'll be in charge of the 4 main divisions. I'm Tatsuya Nakamura. I look forward to working with you. I got my current job after being offered it directly from the president of Scott Securities, who bought my track record as an investment advisor. He wanted me to manage 4 major divisions. I could have made a living without becoming a company employee, but I was persuaded and gave in to the president's eagerness.
Director Nakamura is such an amazing person that he is called the god of stock investment. Don't you think you should apologize for your rude attitude?
I'm terribly sorry. Katsuragi, I'm no longer concerned about the past. From today, let's work together for the development of the company. Yes, sir!
About the past, did something happen between you two? It's just that you seem to know each other.
Sorry. It's a personal matter, so don't worry about it.
Yes, I understand, Director Nakamura.
No matter what kind of person he is, there's no difference in that we're still colleagues working in the same office. I decided to let the past go. I immediately started working as the department manager. I held a study session once a week and taught the other employees the characteristics of charts, forecasting methods, and stock investment know-how that I had cultivated over the years. As a result, after 3 months, the performance of each department, which had been somewhat stagnant, recovered V-shaped, and the number of clients increased. Thanks to Director Nakamura's guidance, our clients thanked us again.
Thanks to Director Nakamura, everyone is motivated. Our business performance is also improving.
It's because of everyone's efforts. The basis of this job is to be unselfish. Always remember to put the customer's interests first. It seems that in the past 3 months, I'd also won the trust of my subordinates. Trying to look all cool and superior. That day, I was about to go out for lunch with Suzuoki during lunch break.
There's a really good French restaurant that just opened in front of the station.
That's something to look forward to.
I'm so hungry too.
Just as we were about to leave the office, there was a being blocking our way.
Wait a minute.
What? What is it?
Yumiko? It was the woman who left me 5 years ago. Yumiko! Why are you here?
Isn't it obvious? I decided to start over with you, Tatsuya. Who is it?
My ex-girlfriend.
Tatsuya, you recently got a new job and things seem to be going well, right? You're making a lot of money, right?
That's none of your business. And don't get all clingy on me.
Director Nakamura seems to be annoyed, so can you please leave? I mean, who is this woman? You mean to say that you made another girlfriend while you had me?
I've been done with you long ago, and Suzuoki's just a coworker.
Then getting back together with me is no longer a problem.
I have no intention of starting over with you. Hurry up and go home.
What? No! I love you and it's no problem.
How did she know I had moved to this company in the first place? I didn't even tell people I know because I didn't want to stand out.
Director Nakamura, let's just leave this person alone and go.
You're right. Lunch break will be over.
Wait a minute. We won't wait. Please hurry and take your leave. You better remember me. I won't let you get away with this.
We left a frustrated Yumiko behind and headed off to lunch.
Delicious! I'm so happy!
Even though right after all that happened, Suzuoki was munching on a delicious French dish. I'm sorry, Suzuoki. It's my fault for ruining our lunch break.
Huh? What about?
What do you mean, what about? You must have felt uncomfortable after what happened. I'm really sorry.
It's not your fault, Director Nakamura. Besides, I got to have lunch with someone I respect, so it all cancels out.
Suzuoki.
Please, you eat too, Director Nakamura. It's so delicious, it will blow away all the bad memories.
Okay. You're right. It's so delicious.
Director Nakamura, are you okay?
Oh, sorry, I just got a little sentimental. I realized at that time that I had not yet gotten over what had happened.
Human beings go through a lot of things in life, you know. Fighting.
Yeah, that's really true. Suzuoki didn't ask me about my past. She just smiled brightly and seemed to genuinely enjoy having lunch with me. I was simply soothed by her smile and receptiveness. That's right. I've decided to stop worrying about the past now. Let's just face the work. With that in mind, I worked as hard as I could. Fortunately, Yumiko did not show up again, and I was relieved. However, 1 month later, something terrible happened. I received a complaint from a client who was also a manager and a regular customer of our company. As a result of investing in stock that the trader in charge had pushed too hard, the stock crashed and he lost a large amount of his assets. The person who was in charge of the client was Katsuragi. I had given him detailed instructions on stocks and investment timing in advance. However, Katsuragi ignored my instructions and invested at his own discretion. Katsuragi conveniently recommended the investment, so I asked him to invest. This is terrible. They're all stocks that have no upside at all.
Even I can understand that. It's unheard of to invest in these stocks at this time of the year.
I've been a customer of Scott Securities for many years, so I believed in you, but... I'm sincerely sorry. I'll call the person in charge right away. I immediately called in Katsuragi and had a discussion with the client. Katsuragi, why didn't you do as I instructed? What are you talking about? I invested as instructed, though. Please, don't lie. I know that you invested in stocks that were completely different from the ones in the instructions I gave you. Investments are your own responsibility to begin with, aren't they? It was the client who ultimately decided on the stocks. I'm aware of that, but if things continue as they are, I'll have to fire the company's employees! I guess you got what you deserve. Maybe you have no talent for investment. No way! Please, don't worry. I'll be the one to recover your precious money. I unintentionally held my client's hand and spoke enthusiastically. It is true that an investment is one's own responsibility. However, with this case, I felt sorry for him too much. I was not willing to overlook it. Really? I'm so grateful! This case was also the company's mistake. I'll take responsibility and choose the stocks. If the god of investment says so, I'll believe it. I only have one chance, but I'll leave it to you. There's nothing you can do about it now. And so, I was left to choose the stocks to invest in myself. I immediately analyzed the stock chart movement and dividend amount. However, this is very difficult. I can't seem to narrow down the stocks at all. I could not predict the chart movements at all. Normally, I would have looked around the circumstances without hesitation. But the client was running out of time. What's wrong? The name of the god of investment will cry. I thought of every possible way to resolve the situation. The client's company's fate was at stake. It was not a matter of simply stepping out of line. As I was racking my brains, before I knew it, Suzuoki was by my side.
Are you alright, Director Nakamura?
It's you, Suzuoki. I'm in a situation where I'm at my wit's end. It's pathetic, even though I spoke so proudly in front of the client.
Can I take a little look at it too?
No problem. Suzuoki pointed to a certain stock.
I think this stock looks like it might bounce.
Well, I considered it, but decided it was not quite a good idea.
But the way this one is moving, I think it's similar to the one that bounced this much the other day. What's the matter?
Oh, you're absolutely right. It was an extremely difficult incident to notice, even for investment professionals. And Suzuoki, an amateur, pointed it out. Wait, perhaps it was because she was an amateur that she was able to notice it. The road opened up at once after Suzuoki's realization. Thank you, Suzuoki. I think I can manage it now somehow.
I don't know exactly, but I'm glad I could be of help.
Maybe you're a genius at investing in stocks.
There's no way that's possible.
After that, the stocks I selected bounced back beautifully, and I successfully recovered my client's money. We even made enough profit. The client held my hand and shed tears of joy. Thank you so much. Now I can keep the company alive. No, it's nothing. I just did my part.
I'm so glad!
This incident triggered a rigorous internal investigation by a third-party committee. As a result, it was discovered that Katsuragi and Yumiko had conspired to embezzle funds entrusted by customers. Later that day, the two were confronted internally by a large number of concerned parties. Then they started an ugly blame game in front of everyone.
I had nothing to do with it. It was all his fault.
Don't be ridiculous! You're the one who started this!
It's ugly, isn't it?
We have all the evidence already. Incidentally, it seems that their relationship changed from lovers to fellow scammers a long time ago. Yumiko must have gotten the information about my new job from Katsuragi. You gotta be kidding me! Hurry up and give me my money back!
That's right. I'll never forgive you, you know.
Please forgive me!
The devil just got into my skin.
In the end, the two eventually admitted their guilt. As a result, they were charged with a large amount of compensation. Of course, Katsuragi was fired from the company. Yumiko was also forced to leave her workplace. The two are currently under severe investigation by the authorities on suspicion of fraud. 1 year later, Scott's Securities' business performance and name recognition increased even more, and the company went public. It had become one of the leading security companies in the industry, and has even opened branches overseas. I was promoted from general manager to CEO, and my days are busy but rewarding. On that day, I invited Suzuoki out for a drink on our way home from work. I had something I really wanted to tell her. Thank you, Suzuoki.
Huh? What's wrong all of a sudden?
I think I am the person I am today because of you.
Is that so?
Do you know how much your smile and broad-mindedness has helped me? Because of you, I was able to recover from the memories of a painful heartbreak.
I'm kind of embarrassed. I was saved by you in the past, so I'm glad if I could repay you even just a little.
I've already gotten more than enough back. My investment at that time would have failed if it weren't for you.
Huh?
So I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you how I feel towards you. Suzuoki!
Please, call me Amane. We're going to be lovers, so I don't want to have strangers' manners.
Miss Amane.
No need to add Miss Tatsuya.
Amane.
I've been in love with you for a long time too, Tatsuya. That's why I really want to tell you how I feel first. You know, I hate losing.
I'm the one who lost, Amane. I want you to be with me forever. I love you.
I love you too, Tatsuya.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.